Hi, it's Ashley from AB Sound Advice. Today we are doing a product preview on the Stinger SK4241 amp only power kit. Now, again, as I've mentioned before, the amplifier kits are hugely important. It is so important that you get the right amp kit for the right amplifier. Now, this amp kit here is designed for amplifiers up to 1500 watts. So if you've got an amplifier that's around the 1500 watt area, you certainly wouldn't want to be putting the wrong amp kit on. As we go up in power, we are putting more strain on the cables and also the power system. And the last thing we do is have your car catching on fire while you're driving, or even if it's parked up. So I couldn't stress this more. This is an area that I know well. I've had some very big systems where I've been using over 20,000 watts, or even 22 in some cars, even more than that. Power systems become a very big part of the whole equation. So not only for a musical benefit, obviously the sound quality will be affected, but for safety, you really want to make sure you have the right amp kit for the right circumstance. So if you're looking for a high quality amp kit, and obviously I've mentioned before, there's a lot of cheap kits out there, you really want to make sure that you get the right amp kit. It's no point buying yourself a nice decent amplifier and then dropping a cheap amp kit in there and then risking the whole system over the sake of a few $100s. I mean, I really do recommend, if you were going to look at an amplifier around the 1500 watt mark, then you should be looking at a true spec Stinger amp kit. And then of course later on we'll also cover there's two amp kits that Stinger make that are a bit more affordable if you can't get into this, but the 4000 series amp kits are fantastic. I've used these in multiple vehicles and they really are a fantastic kit. And again, we've got those open windows again, which I talked about. You can feel the cable, and you can tell it certainly doesn't, it's not light, it's got a lot of weight to it. I'll just flick it around the other side so you can see the other side of it. So you can see straight off the bat you get a decent amount of equipment. Just ignore the image of obviously the RCA, because this is a power kit only, and we'll turn it around the other side, and you can see it really is a high quality cable. So if you'd like to find more information about the SK4241 4 gauge amp kit, you can duck onto stingeraustralia.com.au for the Australian market, or for New Zealand you can go into hifihq.co.nz, or if you're outside those areas, just stingerelectronics.com. So I hope you've enjoyed today's little short product preview on the Stinger 4000 series amp kit, the SK4241. I really do think if you're going to be playing in this area, you really want to make sure you've got the right amp kit. So again, thank you for tuning into AB Sound Advice, and we'll see you next time.